All right, here's what we have so far. 13500 block of Penrod. We get a shot spotter hit at approximately 8:50 p.m. The officers start to make the location when the call is updated by 911 that we have multiple people shot. Officers from the 6th Precinct respond. When we arrive on the scene, we find that we have at least 3 people shot at that time. All 3 are between the ages, well, 2 are 14 years old, and the other appears to be in his mid-20s. The officers at that time are told that the suspect is still inside the house and there are possible victims inside the house. They secure the house. One of the victims runs outside the home. The officers at that time don't know if it's a victim or a perpetrator. They secure the home. They notify SRT. At that point, and this is very complicated, I apologize, they determine that the suspect is in fact a victim, and they're able to get 11 people out of that home. There's no other suspects at the location that created a problem for them going in. So heroically, they went inside the home. They pulled 11 people out. They range from age of 7 to 20. We later find out that an additional 14-year-old victim is found in another location and is transported to the hospital. This is very fluid. We've got assets on the ground from the 6th and 8th Precinct, and we are working the case as we speak. Again, this is just high-level preliminary information, and I'll take any questions at this point.
Chief, so I'm clear, the 14-year-old who was found in another location, is that the 3rd person who believe is shot, or is that now a 4th person?
There is a 4th person shot, and that person was found at another location. He runs to another location, and the people at that location called 911 as well.
The way it sounds, at least from what ShotSpotter heard, is this happened in the middle of the street or on the sidewalk. Is that what your officers found?
Yeah, this is what looks like a shootout with houses that are next door to each other, so neighbors. It is our understanding at this point that this was some type of dispute over delivery. They got into it, and shots are fired, and it appears from both locations. And we've got approximately 30 shots fired.
Four people shot. The 11 people you got out of the home, are these suspects or these people who were, do we know, I guess?
We're sorting it out now. We know we have at least 1 suspect in custody. We don't know who was shooting yet. We've recovered 4 guns. We're getting up a search warrant on one of the homes right now. We think there are other weapons inside of that home. But we want to check all the boxes and make sure we wait for our search warrant. Our sergeant is at the precinct typing the search warrant. We'll be taking that to a judge to get into that house to recover more weapons.
Does it look like people were out here? It's a nice night. People were out, probably hanging out here. And did this just happen to unfold at the scene, or was there something that...
No, this looks like a dispute, a neighbor dispute that turned violent, unnecessary, ridiculous, and we're going to do everything we can to find out what happened. We're going to get the right people in custody. We're not kidding around here. We've said it in the past. You use a weapon to resolve a dispute, you're going to get our full attention. They got our full attention. So we're going to do everything we can to sort it out. We're going to find out if these juveniles belong in this home. Preliminarily, it looks like most of them don't even live here. So we're going to find out if it was a party. We're going to find out where the adults were. We're going to find out what they authorized. They have a responsibility. This is getting ridiculous. So we're going to do everything we can. If it's irresponsible gun ownership, warrants will be submitted to the prosecutor's office for the parents and the children.
Do we have any idea on the condition of those who have been shot?
Right now, my understanding, and this is subject to change, this is preliminary, the one subject or the one victim that's shot in the face, I don't know if it's a victim or a suspect yet, is critical or serious, and the other 3 range from temp serious to serious. So it looks like it's non-life-threatening at this point. However, it's preliminary.
Go ahead. How many homes are involved? Just the one?
2 homes. 2 homes. Okay. Neighbors.
Gotcha. What can the community do? I mean, you're going into the warmer months. I know ceasefires here. It takes everybody, right, Chief, to try to drive this violence down?
It takes us all. I mean, ceasefires here. Our chaplains are here. The police are here. We're going to do everything we can, but people got to make better decisions. And we're going to be unapologetically arresting folks who use illegal weapons in our community. It's unacceptable. This level of violence is unacceptable. It's not something we're going to tolerate. As I indicated, we've got some good detectives, good officers, and we're not kidding around. If you violate the law, you're using a weapon to resolve a dispute, you're going to go to jail. And you've got 30 rounds fired in our community. Could have hit anybody. We've got officers knocking on doors, making sure that we don't have people that have been hit due to an argument over delivery. Too many guns, too many people putting them in the wrong hands. So,
Chief, if anybody has any information, what can they contact?
and contact Homicide or the 6th Precinct, and you'll provide them with that information.
Absolutely.
Or they can call our 2 numbers on the notification.
Will do.
All right.
Thank
Chief,
you,
thank you, sir.
Chief.
All right. Thanks, guys.